What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons, a Team Rocket adventure. Here for Session 10, joined again by...
Silver Rowan, a Pokemon trainer specializing in Rock-type Pokemon, played by Eric.
Hey, good
Hi,
puller out at the end there.
I'm Mariana. I play Marina, and I specialize in Psychic-type Pokemon.
And I'm Tyler. I play Leaf Nadim, the Fire-type specialist.
And I am Chandler. I am the professor, the dungeon master, the person wearing a lab coat to seem fancy. Welcome back, guys. So, if you to catch you up on what happened last week, pretty easy. We did some bonding. They bond with their Pokemon friends. Then they headed up back to Celadon City to head to Route 7 to look at their secret base. Everything seemed fine there. Their Pokeball was still there, and they did a little expansion before heading back to Saffron City with an awkward dinner with Yellow, and then heading on to bed. The next day, our trainers took on the Saffron City gym, beat the puzzle, beat the gym, and yeah, nothing too over the top happened at the very end. But we did our trainers did we passed through, not to have to roleplay it all out. They headed up to Celadon City, picked up their bicycles, and now we find them returning to Saffron City. So, what do you guys want to do?
I guess we head to Celadon.
Something to do. Also, just for note, it is about 12:30 p.m. Also, just for secondary note, it is... this is the 5th day since you have left Giovanni. It's been 5 days since you guys first started out on this journey. Just for note. So, you guys head straight to Celadon? Or do you...
Listen, getting 4 badges in 5 days is pretty promising.
Hey, it's pretty impressive. It is pretty impressive. Oh shoot, ignore that. We definitely didn't go to Vermilion. We went to Celadon.
What? Why are we here?
We went to Celadon City. Celadon City. No, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Celadon City. This is the city of Celadon City.
It's a great song. Wow. Great song. So,
are you a bard?
he's multi-classed into a bard now. So you guys, let me actually do like the DM part where like I read stuff and whatnot.
Right.
As you leave behind the short route and make your way into the bustling city, you are met by the smells of the large tavern. You can see the neon light shining from the Celadon City game corner, and you can also see the towering department store, the one of the main attractions of this city. As you guys come in, you guys see a decent amount of people kind of moving their way through the town. Some people heading into the department store, which is directly on the other side over here. You see some people who are hanging around outside the Celadon department store, as well as inside the tavern that is next door to the department store right there. And you guys, this is a lively town. This is the most lively town that you've seen. Also, you do see the entrance, which it's not on this map, but just pretend like real good. We'll just put it right here. It's that's Celadon University. You guys have heard about this university, heard all the different stuff about it, and you guys can kind of see it towering their campus. That is right over there.
Yes, it is good to be back in my hometown.
Yes, and being from here, you actually know all of this. You kind of grew up hanging out at the game corner, different stuff like that. It is very casino-esque, but they do allow mostly all ages in there. As you pay to go for it. You're very aware and knowledgeable about the difference going on in this town, as well as Erica, who is the gym leader. She specializes in grass types. You also know that she moonlights as a teacher at the university, which was discussed by Yellow at dinner.
I scammed many a kid at the game corner. I got a lot of Pokecoins there.
Do we spot oh man, I forgot his name. Sensei, the
Master
unofficial
Blake.
gym
Master
leader.
Blake.
You
Master
do
Blake.
make a quick perception check.
He gonna be in the university.
I think I can do that.
We'll do some of them dice rolls that the D&D kids are so into.
16. I'm a grandmother.
Looking in as you
I'm not
come
the
in, you see a couple Officer Jennies kind of patrolling around. You see a few young kids heading towards the game corner. You also see some people of all ages kind of heading towards the university. You do not see Master Blake though.
Sad day.
But you guys do know that he did leave to come here about, at this point, it's been about three and a half hours since you last saw him. And he was heading this way.
All right, so Marina, Leaf, do you all want to hit the store first? Do you want to gamble first? I'm feeling some time for some fun, you know?
Well, Marina is not a gambler. She'll watch you guys. I'm talking in the third person, by the way.
That's, yeah.
She'll watch you guys gamble all your money away. I'm going to keep my money.
Before we check out the game corner, do you want to check out the department store? They got some TMs and some battle things in there. They got a lot of stuff in there.
I'm down.
Sure, let's do it.
This money's burning a hole in my pocket.
Cool. So you guys, as you walk over to the department store, like I said, there are multiple people moving throughout the city. So you guys move your way over, and as you come inside, you come into the lobby of the department store. There is a help desk sitting there with a young gentleman sitting behind the desk, as well as right next to him is also a kind of a map, kind of laying out what is on each floor of the department store, as well as what you can hope to find while you're doing that. And if you look right up on your screen right now, whoa,
Yes,
there is a
well,
handout with everything that you can
Wow,
find in the
beautiful.
department store.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, they actually tell exactly what TMs are there too.
Yes, you can cross-reference that with the player's handbook, and I can tell you exactly what each TM is, or you can ask me. And I can tell you what each TM is
Chandler,
specifically.
what is
I mean, you don't
TM?
have to ask each one, just if you're like interested in one. If you go, ooh, that's
Chandler, what is all of them?
Just
Just name all of them.
Yeah.
There's 2, 24, 47,
Wait.
69, nice.
Well,
11,
I have
29.
to get to that page on the.
Oh.
What
There's
page
also
is it?
stones.
There are some stones here. It is page
Moonstone. I need to go get one.
Ooh.
27. All right, so I will quickly read these off to you as I just cover your face cams because I moved something into the wrong place. All right, so when you go up to the clerk is sitting there, and he kind of has like a little binder next to him where you can like flip through and see what each TM is. So starting from TM2 going to 96 that they have here, they have Dragon Claw. TM2 is Dragon Claw. TM24 is Thunderbolt. TM47 is Low Sweep. TM69, nice, is Rock Polish. TM11 is Sunny Day. TM29 is Psychic. TM54 is False Swipe. TM96, backwards nice, is Nature Power. He also mentions
96 is not nice.
as
96 is a yikes.
as you're like kind of flipping through it, he does the clerk that's working there does mention that all the TMs they sell for a flat rate for 3,600 Poké Dollars, and they also have a rotating stock as you come in on different days. They may have something different, or if you're looking for a specific TM, they can typically track those down for you and sell them for you in the store as well. Again, that's on page 27 of your player's handbook.
Oh, does that mean stones are 4,000? Is that what that P means?
It does. Each stone is
Dang.
4,000 Poké Dollars.
I need 2, and they're both not even in my price range at all. Dang,
Oh, maybe we need to go gamble that money.
that's true. I need the fire and the moonstone.
I just think the
In floor 4, we read home goods. Any description on that?
You want it? They got it. If it's something that is typically their floor, they sell TVs, furniture, beds, couches,
We can
anything.
buy a lamp
is
for our secret base.
Yeah, lamps. Anything that you can think of that would be more of a home style type thing. That's where they will sell that to you. It's a very big
Generators.
floor. Do what?
generator.
You want it, they got it.
All right.
Listen, we have a very interesting scenario. We either spend our money on stuff here, or we all spend a little bit of money to up the base a little bit.
Yeah, but I want a Thunderstone.
Yes. Let's go gamble and then see what happens, right?
Yeah.
So,
All right.
also,
Do they deliver?
do they deliver?
Yeah.
They have a delivery service, yeah.
Do they have drive-up pickup?
Would it be sketchy if I asked them to deliver this to the middle of the woods?
Who knows? Who knows?
Well, I can't afford anything right now.
All right. You all need anything from the store then?
I do, but we should probably come back once we have a little more.
Yeah.
Cash.
I'm flat
I
broke.
didn't know where you were going with that.
So, what would you like to do?
Game corner?
Let's do
Nope.
the game corner.
Definitely didn't mean to show you your Porygon phone.
Did my phone ring? Is my phone
I
ringing?
was thinking, yeah.
hello?
did the phone ring?
No. You do have
I'd like to check my emails.
yeah, you have a few missed emails. They're all from an S likely. And you have an additional email that is from Henry and Ruth.
I'd like to read that one.
Perfect. So you open it up. There is a photo there or there's a little opening bit, kind of like a little quoted, stupid thing that they would put there, like, when you're here, your family with us. Definitely not Olive Garden. It's not their quote. And then there's a nice little photo of your Geodude who's kind of like hanging out, and just like a little typed up message that said, "Hi there, Silver. Just wanted to check in with you and let you know that Geo Chick is doing great, having a lot of fun with all the friends, and he seems to be really happy here."
I respond.
Okay.
Unless it says, do not reply to this message.
No, it does. No, it's a Hotmail email. Yeah. Henry and Ruth aren't really with the times.
AOL account.
No, yeah. You know what? In canon, it's an AOL account.
AOL.
I have an AOL account.
So I'm going to respond and just say, thank you so much for taking care of GeoChip. Just a reminder to please let me know when my balance reaches 100 Pokédollars.
When it reached,
It was 1,000.
I was gonna say they would have called you yesterday.
Days ago.
It was
How much did I say?
1,000.
1,000. That's what I meant.
They're like,
They're like, yeah, about that. No, yeah, 1,000 and then.
Cool. What are you guys doing?
Gonna go gamble all our money away.
Let's check out these homebrewed games.
Sweet. So as you guys come into the game corner, it's actually a quite nice establishment. Like, imagine,
Virgins.
what's that?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Oh, I
I'm sorry.
heard virgins, and I was like, I mean, maybe, you don't know. Imagine it's like a casino level style, but more of like a fun little Dave and Buster's-esque. They are connected to the tavern next door. There is a door. You can enter it from the tavern, enter from the game corner, and then there's a wall in the middle, a connecting wall with a door where you can move through either. Of course, they're like, don't leave with game coins, or don't like leave with drinks from the tavern and come in here, all that stuff. In there are multiple different games set up. There are specifically 3 games set up in multiple places for people to play, and there is also a little counter with a prize pool. There's like a list of the prizes that they have in here.
What does that look like?
I don't have a handout for you for that, but I can tell you what it says.
Okay.
All right, so looking at the prize thing when you walk up to it, it does say that certain prizes that there are. I probably should have made a handout for these since these do have money associated with them. So, how it works, and the guy walks up, oh, hello, first time to the Celadon Game Corner.
Ours, yeah.
Oh,
My first time here.
first time, wonderful, wonderful. What? Let me get you set up here, and he takes out and he hands each of you a little, like, reloadable kind of debit card. And he
Oh,
goes,
it's the Dave and Buster's.
he goes, those will be your coin cases while you're here. We kept the name. We used to have physical coin cases, but seemed a little bit bulky and a little bit waste of money. For 100 Poké Dollars, you can exchange it for 10 coins to play with while you're here. And if you'd ever like to cash out, you can cash out those 10 coins back to 100 Poké Dollars. As well as there is our prizes that you can purchase as well. And he points up to the menu. You can get an Abra for 100 coin, or for 100 coins, not Poke coins, just coins. You can get a Clefairy for 130 coins, a Horsey for 230 coins, a Dratini for 400 coins. They also have a Porygon for 600 coins, and then there are 3 TMs each for 200 coins. So, to give you 3 TMs, there is TM22, which is Solar Beam. There is TM25, which is Thunder, and then there is TM35, which is Flamethrower. Interestingly enough, those 3 TMs match not necessarily your starters, because it's definitely an electric move and not a water move, but I feel like Pikachu's more Marina's starter than Squirtle is.
Rip Squirtle.
You said Flamethrower, Thunder,
And Solar Beam,
oh,
which would be more of for Ivy Boy.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
So it's 100 coins for 10
Yes.
credits.
100 Poké Dollars for 10 credits, and then 10 credits will earn you an Abra, or 100 credits will earn you an Abra, 200 credits for the TMs, and then there are the 3 games. They also have the stuff laid out for the game. There are 3 games, which he tells you about. There's Arceus's Favor. It is a 25 coin buy-in, and if you win, you get 50 coins back, so you can double your money. There is Porygon's Edition, a 50 coin buy-in, and if you win, you get a double your money with 100 coins back as well. And then there is also the Missing Pokeball, as well as 25 coin buy-in with a 50 coin return if you win.
So I have 850 coins.
You traded in all your money?
No, 850 coins.
Oh, that's how much you want.
I'm giving him 850 Poke coins. How much?
So you
how
have
many
Poké
credits?
Dollars, and they have
well,
coins.
I guess so. I've always had it labeled in here as Poke coins.
Oh no, they're Poké Dollars, because that's what they are in the handheld. So you're giving him 850 Poké Dollars.
Yes. How much does that equal?
That equals 8,500 coins. Well, I guess you're not gonna play any games, and you're just gonna buy the stuff.
Yep.
Maybe I should have made these more expensive.
No, I'll play a couple games.
I'm gonna do 1,000 Pokédoll.
That is 10,000 coins.
We purchase all of the. I would like a Dratini, sir.
You have to play the games first.
Really? Because I have 8,500
Yes,
coins.
after you play the games, you can purchase anything, but you have to at least play a game first.
Oh, a game, great. We'll play a game.
Marina is not gambling.
You don't have
No,
to
how
gamble.
much is Dratini?
The Dratini is 400 Poke coins.
You all want to steal my special Pokemon?
This isn't.
The one
I
that
don't
I
believe
love?
this is your special one, Eric. I think this is just a Dratini.
That's just a Dratini. That's just a bog standard Dratini. Your special Pokemon will be associated with a quest.
Okay. Not gambling.
Not gambling.
Defeat Silver.
It'll
Deadly Addiction.
yeah. It'll be associated with a quest. You're
But
close to the quest, but you're not there yet.
Sure.
Uh,
I'm
It was
gonna,
more of a joke than anything.
I'll give you 50 Pokédollars.
50 Poké Dollars. Wonderful. That will get you 5 coins. It's 100 Poké Dollars for 10 coins.
All right. So
Oh. What am I thinking?
Wait, it's 100 coins per $10. Is that what you're saying?
100 Poké-Dollars, which is what you guys have, equals 10 Game Corner coins.
Then how come I got 10,000 Pokecoins?
Because you gave me $1,000.
Right.
Okay, so I'll
Oh,
do 300.
I did give you way too much.
Yes, you did, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was confused.
Where did my math go wrong there?
No idea, but you gave us an exorbitant amount of coins.
I gave you way too many coins. I was like, I'm pretty sure I mathed all this out. How is this so bad? So you gave
It should
me
be less.
Yeah, I don't know how I did this math incorrectly.
I gave you $850.
Eric, you have 100 coins.
I should have like.
I realized where I did it bad. I thought I clicked the divide, but I clicked the multiply. So I multiplied it all. So you gave me 850 Poké-Dollars?
Yes.
You have 85 coins. I pressed divide instead of multiply. And I was like, this seems wrong. I'm pretty sure I mathed this out.
How did I do this?
How did I do it? I messed it up.
85 seems about right.
Yeah, 85 coins.
I will not be
was-
purchasing the Dratini.
Okay.
So I'll do $300 dollars then.
Cool.
For 30.
You have 30 coins. Sweet. And what games would you got? What game would you like to try out? There's Arceus's Favor, Porygon's Edition, and the Missing Pokeball.
Could you translate those into the corresponding RL games?
Missing Pokeball is the only one that I know of that has. Well, actually, Porygon's Edition is very similar to Blackjack, and Arceus's Favor is. I can't really think of anything. So I'll give you the game mechanics. So Arceus's Favor, you roll 2d6. If it equals a 7 or a 12, you win. You can also double down to get to roll an additional d6. So I will take 2d6. I rolled a 5 and a 3. I equaled 8. So I have lost. I can double down to roll an additional d6. I rolled a 2. That's a 10. I have lost. I could double down again and roll another. I rolled a 3. I rolled 13. I have busted. Porygon's Edition is you roll 3d6, and that's where you get your number from there. So 3d6 from there, I'm currently sitting at 12. The number you're looking for is 18. Whoever is closest to 18 wins. You play against the house, which is me. So you want to be closer to 18 than I am.
And which one is that?
That's Porygon's Edition. That's a 50 coin buy-in. But each game you win double your money back.
I'm going to go to Porygon's Edition.
Wonderful.
Me too.
Sweet. Wonderful. So there are a couple different tables set up with people running them, kind of hanging out. There are also other compatriots in here playing the games. You can see some people through the other door in the tavern hanging out. And you walk up to the table and goes, hello, you here to play?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. That will be 50 coins to play.
Plop it down.
Cool. So he takes your 50 coins and he goes, wonderful. Go ahead and he deals out some cards to you and go ahead and roll your initial 3d6.
13.
11.
Cool. Are you gonna go higher? You don't have to tell me your
And
number
we're-
either, because remember, this is blackjack. You are playing the house. I am the house. I am not
Okay,
looking at the screen right now.
21? Is that our
18.
number?
18 is your number.
18.
Because if you roll 3 6s, you hit 18. You're on 18.
Okay, and if we double down, then we just roll one.
That's for Arceus's Favor. So this game, you just keep rolling. Like in blackjack, you would keep taking cards. But if you go over 18, you bust and
Dang
you
it.
lose.
I busted.
No, so we roll one additional d6
Yeah, you
for
were-
continuing.
Yeah, you roll one additional d6, which is like drawing another card for your blackjack.
Okay, so I get a 4 or lower. All right, I'm right at it.
I busted.
Stand.
He is staying. He is at 17.
I'm at 8.
You win double your money. You take an additional 50 coins.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I am at 17. That I was.
He is also
Yeah.
at 17, so you guys are tied.
House wins.
So House wins unless you want to try and roll one more and hope for that nat 1.
Well, I have nothing to lose. I mean, I have either I do it or either I lose.
Either
you
you
lose.
lose or you have a 1 in 6 chances of winning.
Exactly. So I might as well go for it. Oh,
Did you roll a 6?
yeah. Oh no, 5.
So you lose 50 coins. Tyler, you also lose 50 coins if you bust.
I did.
Go again?
All right,
Can't.
I'm going again.
All right. Roll your initial 3. Don't give me the number.
Perfect.
He is going to roll. He's going to pull another card. And he is going to stay. Super interesting as well. I didn't think about how, like, this was going to be a lot of,
I'm
like,
gonna stay.
thinking and, like, pausing. All right, he flips
I'm gonna
over
stay
his
as well.
cards. He reveals that he has 17.
And I have a 16, so I lose all my money.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
So what's
not all
the
my-
Pokeball like?
Missing Pokeball. All right, it is a 25 coin buy-in. So basically, when you walk up to the table, you see a guy standing there. He has 3 cups in front of him and 1 Pokeball. He explains to you that all 3 of you can actually play this one. You will be individual teams, but there's not like multiple tables set up for this one because you can bet and multiple wins. So he takes a cup and places it over the Pokeball. He mixes up the 3 cups, and then you guess which cup it's in. How this will work game mechanically wise is you will be contesting the NPC's sleight of hand check versus your perception check. And then
I want to get another 100 coins, by the way.
Wonderful. So you'll be doing a perception check versus the sleight of hand check to see if you can track which cup the Pokeball is in from first position, second position, third position.
All right.
Sweet. So he puts the Pokeball under the middle cup, and he starts swishing them around. So go ahead and make perception checks.
How much did you say this was? 25?
25 coin buy-in.
And that's perception.
I'm scared.
All right.
Said roll. Oh.
What did that roll twice? Oh, the first one was an 8.
Eric
11.
and Ariana.
I'm pressing roll. Oh,
There you go.
11.
11. So you guys see him
Yeah.
start mixing up the cups. Marina and Silver, you guys are like, oh, it's clearly in the first cup. Whereas Leaf is like, it's still in that middle cup. He never moved it from the middle. Feel free to roleplay as well.
Oh,
Okay.
it's definitely in the left cup.
I watched it the entire time. I definitely saw it.
It's in the middle, guys.
You seem very
Are you
enthusiastically.
And
Well, I know my perception is an 8, so it's...
he lifts up the first cup and it is there. Marina and Silver, you guys win an additional 25 coins back, whereas Leaf wins nothing back. And it's pretty sad.
Additional.
On a
So we get
roll.
50 back?
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
get
so
50 back. You
one-
paid 25 and you get 50 back, basically.
Double.
Sweet.
What was that first game?
It's Porygon's Edition.
That was a $10 buy-in?
25 coin buy-in.
No, never mind. Guess I'm done here.
I'll let you in for 10 though.
That's all I have.
All right, I'll let you in for 10. All right,
Great.
so roll 2d6. If it equals 7 or 12, you win. No additional modifier.
7.
Oh, you win. So you know what? They're feeling kind of bad. So they give you the full 50 winning there. So you have 50 coins.
I'm gonna go back to
I'm
blackjack.
going to try and do that as well.
Because that's how the casino works. They got to get you in so that way you keep giving them money. What are you playing, Eric?
I was gonna try. You said that one was Porygon's Edition.
Porygon's Edition.
Oh, okay. Then what was the first one? That
Oh,
you played?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That what Tyler just played was Arceus' Favor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play that as well.
Cool. 25 coin buy-in. Roll 2d6. If it's 7 or 12, you win.
I'm sorry. What?
25 coin.
Oh, 25. Okay.
2,500.
Excuse me. 8.
You do not win, but you can double down and pay another 25 coins to roll one more time. And if you hit 12, you win. It's a double down. Or you could lose more money. It's up to you.
So if I double down and that means 50 is, then I get 100 back.
Yes.
All right. So if I roll again, I roll 2d6.
No,
and
you
it doesn't add.
you will roll an additional d6. So at this point, you've skipped past 7. Your only hope is to roll a 4 and hit 12, or roll a 1, and then roll another 1, and then roll another 1, and then roll another 1. But you will only roll an additional d6 at this point. If you double down.
But I'd have to put in more money.
Yes, you would pay another 25 coins to roll to go an additional time.
No.
Wonderful.
Thanks for that, and I'm gonna tap the table and walk away and be like, all right.
Wonderful, yes.
What else we got?
Glad you could play.
I'm playing Missing Pokeball again.
Play Missing Pokeball again? Cool. Tyler, you went back to Blackjack?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your 3d6 for your initial takeoff.
Okay.
And again, don't give me your number, and you can keep drawing cards. He is staying.
I'm staying.
Wonderful. He flips over his cards to reveal he has bust. He is at 19.
I landed on 18.
You win. You get your winnings back. You because that was a pay-in of 50, and you get 100 coins total back. Ariana, Marina comes back over to the to find a Pokeball, and he goes, "Yes, welcome back." And he puts the Pokeball into the middle, and he starts shuffling up. Make a perception check.
21.
He's shuffling them, and like he is moving with extreme speed here. But you're just like, okay, yeah, And it's it's middle cup, and he lifts up the cup, and the Pokeball is there. So you get your winnings back. You win 25 coins.
All right, I have. I'm feeling that the Porygon's Edition is now a lucky table, and I put down 50.
Wonderful.
And
he goes, "Let's have."
Wait, did I get 25?
You get 50 back, and so that's 25.
Because you paid 25 and then you won 50. So technically you made 25 coins. So he deals out the cards to you. He deals you your first 3 cards, which you can roll now. And he deals his first 3 to him.
Okay.
And then you can draw any additional card that you would like. And he's staying.
I'm staying as well.
He flips over his cards and reveals 16.
16.
Do you want to roll one more, or does the house win?
As well.
At this point, I might as well roll. Son of a gun. One too much, and I bust.
And he goes, "Thank you for the game." And you're
I'll play again.
Playing again? Cool. Go for it.
Yeah.
And he holds.
I hold.
If I'm a part of, can I be a part of this one too
sure.
before you reveal?
Yeah, go for it.
No, I won't. I'm so scared to gamble money.
Rightfully so. Son of a gun. Oh,
He flips over his cards and shows that he has bust at 21.
15.
16.
You both receive your winnings. This was a 50 coin
Gotta
buy-in
keep going.
table. Going
How
again.
much was the stuff here? How much was this stuff here?
How much
again?
was the stuff here? So the TMs were 200 game corner coins. The Abra was 100 coins, and the Porygon was 600 coins. The Dratini was 400. The Horsey was 230, and the Clefairy was 130.
Silver needs 200 just to break even with the amount he put into.
That's how gambling gets you.
Oh yeah. He's only halfway there. I'm gonna put in another 50.
Me too.
Like for this game, or like
I'll do
the
it.
50 Poké-Dollars?
Oh no, for this game.
Okay, go for it. So go. He deals out the cards.
3d6.
3d6.
All right, I'm staying.
He's also staying. So roll your initial 3d6 Ariana, and then you can keep drawing cards just like blackjack. 18 is your number.
I'm done.
Cool. He flips over his cards. He has bust at 20.
17.
I busted too.
He had some
I
very
busted.
he had very low rolls, and then he had 2 big rolls.
I had a lot of 2s, and then I was at 14, and then I rolled a 6.
So Eric,
I
of
go
course,
back
gets
to
his
the
winnings. Do what?
I go back to where's the Pokeball? Pokeball.
Perfect. You can go ahead and do your buy-in. Make your perception check as he starts shuffling the Pokeball.
16.
Man, mother.
Flips the cups around, and you're like it's still right there, and you easily find it. And when you find it that time, he goes, very well, and he swipes your card to give you your winnings, and he goes, if I could add in a fourth cup, make this a little harder if you'd like. Maybe you could double your winnings.
How much to buy in?
It would be a 50 coin buy-in, but you would win 100 coins if you win.
Sure.
Wonderful. He pulls out a fourth cup. He puts the Pokeball on there, and he starts shuffling it around. So basically, he will just have an additional to his sleight of hand check.
Oh, sweet baby.
And you make your perception check.
I got an 8.
As he starts moving the cups around, he moves the second cup that had the Pokeball under it, and he's been moving it for like a couple bit, and then he pulls the cup, and it kind of catches on the table as it pops, and you had completely lost the Pokeball, and then he catches the cup on the table, and then you go, oh, I see the Pokeball again, and you kept your eyes back on it, and then he stops, and with his natural 2 that he rolled, you see the Pokeball in the third cup. And he kind of looks a little embarrassed as he flips the cup over, and he goes, yeah, well done, and he swipes the card, and he gives it back to you. He originally has a +3 for his sleight of hand. With the additional cup, it jumped to a +4, but he rolled a natural 2. So...
All right. I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for that as well. If he's still got the fourth cup out.
Yeah, if you come over, he goes, yes, if you'd like. It's a 50 coin buy-in, but it can be you can win more.
All right, let's do it.
So make your perception check versus his sleight of hand.
Got 19.
17.
Wonderful. Tyler, were you playing this one?
No.
Cool. So you moving the cups around. You guys keep track of it really the entire time. He rolled a 10 total, so you guys are very easily able to keep track of the cup. And right as he moves and kind of like pulls his hands up, and he looks very pleased with himself. You both just immediately, like on the same second, just point at the cup, and he swipes your cards to reload in the money. So you guys won 100 from that.
I bet you, and I'm going to say this to Marina quietly because I'm not necessarily trying to get him to hear it, but it doesn't bother me. I'm going to kind of lean in and say, I wonder what happens if the house doesn't like how much you win. Think they're going to bust their knees out, or?
I hope not. I like my niece.
Let me just make a quick perception check for him. Ooh. You definitely feel like he heard you, but he just giving you a nice little smile. Shall we go again?
Oh, no.
Well, I'm gonna go again.
It's not a creepy smile.
Go.
It's just, he's pleasant and he's happy to be here. You guys are
I'm
going
gonna go again.
for the big one?
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
16.
He moves the cups around. Marina, you very quickly lose it, kind of thinking about the busting your knees, kind of mess with your mind, but Silver is easily able to keep track of it and picks the cup, and you, of course, win.
All right.
Where are we sitting at coin-wise for everyone? Where's everyone's coins currently at?
I have 100.
I have 105.
I'm at
250?
250.
Would you guys like to...
The TMs...
The TMs are all 200 coins.
Okay. I think I'm going to break off, and I don't know, however long it takes, I'm going to break off and go get solar.
Go get Solar Beam? Yeah, so you come up to the counter, and he's like, yes, you're interested in buying one of the TMs?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
I think I'm going to grab that solar beam.
Ah, wonderful. TM22, absolutely. And he hands you a little disc with the TM instructions in there. And very much in canon, it is a flat disc that you have to sit in front of like an old school TV with your Pokemon as they watch it and they learn the moves. I know we didn't put that in last time, but we're retconning that's how TMs work. That they only have a one use. So he takes 200 Pokecoins, he swipes your card, and you're left with 50 coins on your reloadable card.
Do you want to give those to me so I can regain what I lost?
Well, seeing as this is the only money I have left, I think I'm going to hold on to it.
I only lost because you made me nervous that the guy was going to bust out my... So...
That is a good point.
I was trying to scare you.
Well, guess what?
What is Leaf up
It
to?
did.
You said the Abra was 100?
Abra's 100 coins.
I'm gonna buy Abra.
Cool. So he comes up and he goes, "Oh yes, yeah, interesting. Abra, absolutely." And he turns around and he reaches off out of the display case. He pulls out a Pokeball, and you can see a little Abra in there. And he goes, "Absolutely, here you are." And he passes it to you and he swipes your card, and you are now the proud owner of a female Abra with a naughty nature, +2 wisdom, -2 charisma.
Naughty little Abra. What level is it?
The Abra is level 5.
Do the Clefairy and the Dratini count in our deck?
No, they're you do not see them. You just see them listed on there.
Okay.
There's a Pokeball sitting back there, but you do not see them actually sent out.
So you said I can exchange my coins back in the dollar?
Yes. 10 Pokecoins reverts back to 100 Pokedollars.
Because I'm gonna turn in all 105.
Cool. So you get back your money there. So you turn in 105. Let me make sure I'm doing my math correctly this time. You turn in your 105 and you retrieve back 1,050 Pokedollars.
I'm going to cash in as well with my 50.
Cool. So you cash in your 50 and you retrieve back 500 Pokedollars.
Nice.
That was the best $300 I've ever spent.
Me too.
That's how gambling works.
I went in with 850 and ended up buying an Abra. Had a good time. Now I remember why I left this place.
Basically, I a TM for 2,000 Poké.
But it's a very powerful TM.
It is a very powerful TM, so I won it. I am proud. Silver is holding his head high and feels accomplished.
So guys, I assume Erica probably won't be at her gym because the past couple gyms we've been to, the gym leader hasn't been there. But you guys want to walk over there anyways?
You can. You also have there's the tavern next door as well. There's also the university itself, which you guys have already been to the department store. There's also the Pokemon Center as well.
You said the tavern.
Yes, there is a tavern that is connected to this to the game corner. Either you can in the game corner. There's actually a door you can walk through. They sell food in there. Leaf would know that it's the hangout spot for most people in this town. They sell some really good foods, some good drinks. They have like some little arcade machines in there, like no earning money wise, but like you know like the type of place you'd go, like a CC's Pizza style, but also connected to the Dave and Buster's.
It's a chill place if you want to go in there and hang out for a bit.
I do have one question before I do that. I'm very. Do you think I might be able to, in the department store, hook myself up a TM reader to one of their display TVs and teach old Ivy Boy this new TM that I got?
Absolutely. Also, Pokemon centers have them in their lobby as well. Just since I'm just retconning stuff in here around and about. Because I think it's fun.
Perfect. Then I am going to the department store, and I'm going to just tell it, I'll meet you guys at the tavern.
And Eric, oh, he's back. He was broken, and then he immediately came back.
I'm still broken.
That's fair. So you head over to the department store?
That's where I'm going.
Cool.
Yep,
Head to the department store, you're able to do that. Leaf, Marina, what are you guys up to?
Guess we
What's
just
the department store? I think we can finish the day out at the tavern.
Cool. Yeah, it's about you guys have done all that. It's about 3 p.m. at this point. Just hanging out, playing the games, all that point. So Eric, you go over to the department store. You're just looking to teach the TM, right? What's that?
Sorry, that's a very powerful move. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna check out the elevator. Is that what it was? It was just a menu, department store. Anyways, I'm gonna look at where kind of where the elevator guides me to go up to. I'm assuming floor.
To teach the TM.
Yeah.
They actually have a little place set up in the lobby. They got like some couches in there in the waiting room, and there's like a little old school TV over there that says for TM use only.
How
Perfect.
nice of them.
Is there anybody there?
No, it looks pretty
Perfect.
empty.
Then I'm actually going to pull Ivy Boy out quickly, pick him up, and kind of scurry over there real quick and be like, "All right, sit right here," and pop.
And he sits down and he looks up, he puts it in, and he goes, Ivy. And you see him start like glowing, and then it slows down. It's just he has learned Solar Beam, so you can replace one of his moves with Solar Beam, and you no longer have the TM. The TM is destroyed.
He doesn't go, boy, boy, boy.
Boy, boy, boy.
Boy, boy, boy. Yeah, boy.
Can I go ahead and buy? I'm gonna buy a set of sunglasses for Ivy Boy.
Gonna buy a set of sunglasses for him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wonderful. Up in the Home Goods, you want it, they got it. They can sell you a pair of Pokemon sunglasses for a smooth $25 Poké.
And I do it.
Cool. He now has some cool glasses on him.
Oh, I get like a floral crown for my my Eevee.
Oh, you sure can. It's a nice $25 Poké.
Oh!
Did you find?
Yeah, I said I did.
I didn't remember. I was just asking. I was just, Goodness. Like, on edge.
What
The
are we
gamble.
up to? What are we gonna do?
We waiting for
Well, where did Leaf go? The
Once
two
we
of
get-
them went to the department store. What did Leaf do during all that?
Oh, we said we were meeting at the tavern.
Okay, so what do you do while they run off to the department store?
I'm just gonna hang out at the bar, play a couple arcade games.
Cool, yeah, you're playing some arcade
you
games.
know, I'm back home, just having a chill
Make a
Back home.
perception check for me.
reception.
Great.
21.
So as you're like as they like be like, hey, we're gonna head over to the department store. We'll be back in a minute. You're like, yeah, cool. You go in there, you get yourself a little drink. You're playing one of the arcade games. It's been probably like 10 minutes or so, and you at this point you're like, kind of the nostalgia sets in. And you kind of like just take a glance like around this old place. You used to come here, hang out with friends, come here on dates, all that different stuff. And then you see a couple of patrons that are hanging out. You see someone who's like way too drunk. You see a professor, which you're used to seeing professors around here, but they rarely ever come into the tavern to grade papers. But this professor is just sitting there going over. He's got a stack of papers, super frazzled, and just like flipping through them, making marks. You see a young couple potentially on a date. You kind of get that nostalgia of when you were here. And then you
I
also
went on lots of dates.
yeah,
Yep.
lots of dates. You also see you see the Mr. Mime who is working the counter, who you're very used to. He passes out the drinks while his trainer is making the food in the back.
We call him Dad.
Yeah. There, and then like in the corner booth over in the far corner, you see three people who are way too overdressed to be in here. They're all there's like two taller people and then one short person. They're all three wearing trench coats. They have on hats, and they all three have mustaches on.
Interesting. I'm gonna walk over to them.
Mustaches on, or they have mustaches?
Yeah, these are children.
It's two tall people and a short person.
These are children.
So you walk-
Or it's Jesse and James.
You walk over to them.
Sure do.
Do you sit down? What do you do when you walk over?
Say hi, friends. I really appreciate your mustaches.
One of them pushes you down into the booth across from them, and then they yell at you, "Prepare for secrets and make them
Oh my
double
God.
to protect our identities from devastation." And then they both say, "Here's our mission, and you better listen." And then the male says, "To extend our reach to the cities above, to steal from our people within our nation, to protect the evils of Rocket Co. Jesse, James." And then the smaller one jumps up onto the table and goes, "And meow's the name, and here's Giovanni's game." And they sit back down, and they go, "Where are your two friends at?"
Well, before I answer that question, I will just say I liked that catchphrase a lot more than your usual, so good job. You've impressed me.
Yeah, well, that is what we aim to do. Yes, we're
much
very,
like that.
that is why we are the face of Team Rocket.
Yeah,
No,
face of
Dad.
Team Rocket. I think they're in the department store. We're meeting here for drinks later.
Wonderful. Well, we have brought you a mission from the boss himself.
Great.
And,
Do we all need to be here, or do you want to just tell me and I tell them later?
and now that you're sitting here looking at them, like they absolutely stand out, but everyone's just kind of just like not even questioning it. They're all three wearing very obviously fake mustaches, and under that you can see kind of under their overcoat, you can see like their white outfit like starting to like break out. And they,
Should I go get a trench coat and a mustache to fit in, or
No. You would look way too obvious. We don't want that.
You're right.
Yes, we are
You're right.
undercover here in Celadon
Yes,
City.
under trench coats.
Yes, under trench coats. It helps sell deception. And Meowth goes, "Meowth, that's right. No one knows who we are when we put on
Maybe
these
don't say your
outfits. Meowth, I'll do what I want."
You're right.
They're also they're like whisper yelling. So like some of the people in the nearby bars have just started to like, or in the nearby like seats have just at this point just are ignoring them. And so they go, "Yes, we have a mission for you, for the three of you to do. We can wait for your friends, or we can tell you now."
Let's wait for them.
Well, And Jesse goes, oh, or James goes, oh, will you be ordering anything? We just put in an order for some fries for the table.
Oh yes. I'll order. What are you feeling? I'll get another app. We can have a bunch of
Yellow
apps for the table.
And Meowth goes, ooh, maybe some fish sticks.
What about some
Yellow
mozzarella
jack-
sticks?
And Jesse goes, yes, I would prefer mozzarella sticks as well. Meowth just, no.
Great. Well, I'll order some mozzarella sticks. I'll be right back.
Go over the guy's like,
Oh.
yeah, get him to your table. Yeah, you're with those weird people. Cool, sweet.
Yep, I'm with those weird people. They're cosplayers.
Oh, cosplay, cool.
Yeah.
And about this time, as you're putting in that order, Silver and Marina, you guys walk in. As soon as you walk
You
in,
can immediately
because you come in from the front door, not through the game corner. The first thing you see is the professor directly across from you, messing around with the papers. You scan over, you see the couple sitting having their potential first date, or who knows. You see Leaf standing at the bar putting in an order, and then you see 3 people ridiculously dressed.
I'm gonna walk up to Lee first.
and I'll follow.
Hey guys, you guys want a mozzarella stick?
I'd say so, but I'm assuming you saw the 3 amigos over.
Oh yeah, they're the face of cosplayers. They have a mission for us. So
Oh, do we
they
want?
got our loaded fries and everything over there. We're about to go eat if you guys want some.
And as you guys are saying that,
Ooh.
Mr. Mime, who's back there, picks up a plate of fries and he kind of walks around from you, and he walks over to the table and he sets them down. And you guys kind of just looking over there, they all immediately just start digging into them loaded fries.
Do we want them to talk to us in this place around all these people?
I don't think anyone's paying that much attention, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, everyone seems to pretty much hate these guys, so we're kind of just like they're just hanging out.
Let's do a yellow check, and I roll.
You don't see the yellow. You do not see yellow here.
Perfect. Well, I mean, I'll just go sit down then.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you guys walk over, James goes, "Oh, hello," and he loaded fry, and he offers out the plate to you, kind of like pushes it across
Loaded
for it.
fry.
And Jesse goes, "Oh, they're quite good." Meowth is just eating his loaded fries. Meowth, 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 meowth. They are
Oh yeah.
real good.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. I was gonna say, do I need to roll to see?
No.
if,
No,
I
you
enjoy it?
you cannot roll for these because they are already too good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how the loaded fries work. So you guys sit down, and they look around, and Jesse goes, "Yes, so we have a mission from the boss for you."
Oh yeah? And what would that be?
Yes, it's quite a big one.
Then why aren't you guys doing it?
Oh well, Giovanni didn't want us to have to go and do all of the heavy lifting, so instead he proposed that we get the 3 of you to do it.
This sounds about right.
Yes,
Sure,
yes,
sure,
yes,
sure.
yes.
Sure. So what is it then?
And they look around and they go, "Do you know of the Sylph Company?" And James goes,
Yes.
"They've make most of the technology in the region. Rumor has it they are working on a new prototype for a new Pokeball." And Jesse's like, "Yes, it's quite masterful, so we've heard, and the boss wants us to," she looks around, "steal it."
Oh. He wants you, or he wants us?
And James steps in. He asked us to get you to do it. He wants you to earn your keep. You've given nothing to him so far, and after the way you treated us last time, he is not happy with you.
Yeah, we gave you that
Can I-
Metapod.
Keeping me? Can I get or have an insight check?
Yeah, insight check. Go for it.
Perfect.
Can we all roll insight?
If you'd like.
Son of a gun.
19.
8. I got an 8.
I got
so-
19.
Tyler, are you rolling insight?
No.
Oh, okay. They seem like they're telling the truth.
Okay.
I was giving you quite a fantastic metapod last time, so if you had told the boss that we had treated you poorly, that would have been a lot.
Oh, no, and Jesse steps in and she goes, no, you gave us your least favorite. Only one of you turned in something in it, and it was a lowly metapod that you barely even, you named it after a bug.
Slowly, and then I'm gonna kind of stand up and slam my hands and get like just inches from their face.
And James goes, yes, you treated it so poorly. You're so terrible to it. It hates you now.
It hates you.
Don't speak of Roach.
You
in
don't
this
use
way.
that. Don't say his name in your terrible mouth.
Did Roach evolve?
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Yes, he is a beautiful, beautiful Butterfree now, under the care of the three of us. You couldn't even
Oh,
have
wow, do you
dreamed
have
to
him
have
with you?
done it. Of course
Do you
we
have him-
do.
Can we see him?
He does not want to see you right now.
Insight check.
So
Roll insight.
Silver will slowly sit down, just still kind of just frustrated, just like how dare they?
They're telling the truth to you, Tyler.
Man, Roach
18.
hates you, Silver.
18
Yeah.
for your insight check?
Yeah.
They are telling the truth to you.
Roach
Wow.
hates you.
Roach hates me.
Roach is the big bad of this.
Silver, after realizing that they're telling the truth, is going. His face and demeanor is going to become really sad.
And they
You're
kind
just gonna
of
wallow in it.
just stare
Oh,
at you for a
Silver's-
second, and then you guys hear crunch, 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 and you guys look over, and Meowth has just like pulled over the entire plate of loaded fries and is just eating them. At that point, Mr. Mime walks over and he sets down your plates of mozzarella sticks, and then Mr. Mime and he moonwalks away. It's really cool. Then he's gone. And Jessie like pats James on the shoulder and she goes, "It's okay. Deep breaths. So, the boss would like you to do this. Their security is rather high, so best of luck. We will be here for you. Once you've finished off, you can return the prototype ball to us, and we shall take it to Giovanni in your stead. In doing so, we have the reward that he will pay for you, and it is quite handsome. And Jessie takes a piece of paper and she writes on it and she slides it across the table to you.
What happens if we're not able to recover this?
And then James goes, "What? You don't get your reward then?" And the boss will be quite disappointed in you.
What is the reward?
That
Marina,
she slid across the paper to you.
Paper set.
Well, I look at it. I say that as I look at it.
Now Marina
Oh, did
Marina
she?
grabbed it.
I'll look at it.
It says 2,500 Poké Dollars apiece,
That's not a lot.
5 Ultra Balls, and a leftover for each of you.
That's not a lot.
I'll pass it to them.
A leftover.
What does that mean?
It's an item.
It's an item that your Pokemon will hold. I will read for you specifically how it works in this game. So the leftovers, at the end of each of your turn, you roll 1d4 and you restore that HP to the holder. So at the end of each turn, you have the potential to recover 4 health points.
That's not bad.
Or a Master Ball.
1.
So we don't get to keep. We have to give it to the boss.
Exactly.
Well,
we could
no,
just say we
that's-
never caught it. Got it, but
Anyways, they're still in front of us. We can't talk about that
They
right now.
absolutely are.
Meowth.
Meow.
Do you like the fries or the mott sticks?
And he reaches over and he grabs one of mozzarella. The loaded fries are so good here. Goes back to
Yeah.
Ian.
Well-
me too. Me too.
Jesse,
Yes. Yes.
meow.
Meow.
Eric's
That's
camera?
the name.
Thank you for bringing this opportunity to redeem ourselves
Yes.
and save our name.
Absolutely. And Meowth goes, Meowth! You guys better be nicer, or the boss isn't going to be very happy with you.
You're right.
Here. Yes, you're right.
You guys have... And Jesse goes, you guys are making good progress towards your takeover of the Kanto League, but you haven't turned in any rare Pokemon. Just the other day, the three of us turned in... Well, what was that Pokemon, James? And James goes, what was it again? What did we turn in?
Metapod?
It was... Oh, yes. It was a Nidoking that we stole,
Oh,
and we turned into the boss himself.
Insight check.
Go for it.
17.
I don't seem to be lying to you.
But I know they're lying.
They don't seem to be lying to you.
Well, all right. I'm planning on buying some drugs. Are you all going to stick around and have a chat with us, or
Yes.
you heading out?
Well, we are actually staying here in Celadon until you have finished the job, so we can easily get back to Viridian. We're staying at the Pokemon Center. We have some rooms there. Well, we've been playing some games at the game corner, and then Meowth goes, Meowth, yes, we're trying to get one of those Porygons for the boss.
Hmm.
Well, I have a mission for you guys if you guys want to take my quest.
And James goes, you realize that you're a boss, right?
Yeah, but I can give you a quest just as easy as you can give me a quest.
And they all three give like a very like deep belly laugh, and then like
You don't have to take the quest. and you won't get the
after a
reward.
second, like they're like wiping their tears, and Jesse goes, "Oh, okay, we'll bite. What's your quest?"
I need a moonstone, and Celadon Department Store happens to sell a moonstone.
Oh, well, that sounds like an easy way to get one. Then go steal it.
Yes, but I don't want to do that. Say if you guys were to steal it for me, I have an Abra. That's all yours as your reward for it.
Make a persuasion check.
$11.
They kind of just laugh again, and James goes, "Abra, who do you think? What do you think this is? Cerulean City?"
Yep. What about you, Meowth? You in or you out?
Meowth goes, Meowth, no, we have more than enough Abras.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes.
It was worth a shot, Lee.
Yeah, I thought so. What about a Firestone?
And they just start laughing again. Oh, and James goes, "Oh, Leaf, you're so funny. Don't listen to what any of the others say."
What?
The other two. Who are the others?
And then Jesse goes, "Oh, all right. I think it's time for us to get back to the games. We'll see you here soon with the Masterful Ball." And they get up and they head through the door into the other into the game corner. And as they do, your eyes kind of follow them. And as your eyes follow past, your eyes land on the professor again, as he just shouts, "Yes, this is it. This is and he kind of just like drops in his chair a little bit and goes back to his papers, as his face just like reddens with embarrassment.
Mr. Mime.
His name's Dad Silver. We call him Dad here.
Mr. Mime. He doesn't
Dad,
say anything.
Sorry. Hey, Dad. What's your strongest and most delectable drink?
Now Silver.
I'm gonna pay for this. Do you mind? Yes, Lee.
If you call him Daddy, he gives you a
Yeah.
special discount.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I misunderstood.
Special discount there.
I'm not from around here. So, Daddy, if you would take if you would take that drink over to the professor there, that would be fantastic. Thank you, Daddy.
Thanks, Daddy.
And he puts a hand out, waiting for money.
How much?
Is that 1,000?
100.
1,000. He did say his best.
1,000.
He did say his best.
That is
Okay.
discounted though, because you called him Daddy.
I can't pay that, so maybe not quite your best. Is there anything you have in maybe like the 100? Or... Is it pretty good? I will pay for a fresh one for the professor.
He also has nothing in his hands.
It's perfect. I'll still say it just like that.
Now,
And he
what do you
I
say to
will-
Daddy?
takes the money and he walks over to the counter and he hands it to the trainer.
And then
Do what?
Silver says, "Thank you, Daddy." As he
I lean over to Marina while all this is happening, and I say, "None of that is true."
Okay.
The Mr. Mime's name is Mimey.
Oh no.
So he walks over, he puts the money down, he hands it to his trainer, and he points to a drink, and then points to the professor, and then the trainer goes, "Yeah, okay." And he pours it a little bit in the drink, and he hands it to Mr. Mime, who walks over and hands it to the professor, and he gets it, and he looks around.
I'm gonna wave a mozzarella stick.
And he
I'm just like, Silver's calling to
yeah.
remind me, Daddy.
Silver seems super gay.
Leaf is waving mozzarella sticks in the air.
Oh god!
They haven't even drank yet.
All right, I'm gonna roll for gay. I'm just
No.
kidding.
Let's not do that. Yikes.
Oh god. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. And does he drink it? Does he leave it?
Yeah, he takes he like takes take a couple sips from it, and he like gives you a slight wave back, and he goes back to his papers.
Guys, do any of you recognize him?
Do I recognize him?
Make a history check.
I mean, I'm assuming that
Just
I
Leaf.
wouldn't.
No, just
I
Yeah,
don't.
he he looks like a professor.
He looks like he works at the university.
Oh, okay. I mean, that seemed like there was a big hubbub going on with his papers over there.
Well,
Why
here,
don't you
Daddy,
go
how
ask
about you take this mozzarella stick
Daddy?
over to him and see if he wants any? That was directed at
Are you
Silver.
talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Daddy's boy.
Why are you talking to me like that, Leaf? It's getting kind of weird.
You're just calling Mimey Daddy for some reason.
Are you kidding? I yelled that through the whole freaking tavern.
I know
A
you didn't.
couple times.
You didn't even question it.
Wow. And I'm going to take the entire basket of mozzarella sticks and go up to the bar.
There's
or the
like
table,
3
wherever
more
he is.
sticks.
Yeah, there's like
There's
three
like-
more. There's like 3 more. There's technically there's 2.5. Meowth didn't finish the one he did out into.
Yeah, so I'm taking the 2 of them and I'm going to eat the one that Meowth. Do I roll for Meowth disease?
No. He has no
Yeah.
rabies.
Well, I mean, I'm a mountainous guy, so eating after an animal isn't necessarily.
And
out of the
he's
question.
upped on his shots, so he's good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up to wherever the professor is. Is he at the bar or is he at?
He's at a table.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna sit down and just say, "Mozzarella stick."
And he looks, sure, and he grabs a stash. Thank you for the drink as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just saw that you seem to be celebrating something, so I figured
Oh.
drinks on the house.
Yes, I've just
Or on for that.
been working on a little bit of a problem for some time, and I think I may have cracked it.
Really? What kind of problem?
And he looks around and he goes, I don't know if I should really be sharing it.
Well, I mean, I guess it's understandable. You never met me before, but I mean, you also never met me before, so it's not like I have anything that I'm going to tell him. I'm just your average Joe.
Are you a trainer by chance?
Yeah, I am. I've been trying to go through the I almost said Celadon, the Indigo League.
Oh, you. How many badges do you have?
Actually, I just started 5 days ago, and I already got 4.
Oh.
And I'll kind of out on on his backpack strap that he still has on, he actually has them right there that he kind of pulls a flap out and goes.
And he goes, oh. Well, you might be able to help me then. And he like looks around and he goes, I'm a professor at the university, and I believe I may have discovered someone is doing some illegal experiments there, and I've been trying to bring them to justice, but the dean has not will not believe me, and the police will not believe me unless I come to them with actual proof.
Really? And then I'm going to gesture at Mimey and just kind of point at his drink again and just wave.
And
for him to...
Mimey walks over with a bottle and he pours it a little bit.
And then I'm gonna hand him the 100.
He takes it. He walks away, and oh yes, thank you. Yes, my name is Professor Spinstar. By the way.
Silver Rowan.
Nice to meet you. Yes. So I don't know who is doing these experiments, but I was working late one night, and I heard some heavy movement out in the hallways. And when I went out, I saw some Machamps carrying crates through the hallway. And I know it may not sound weird, but very rarely do we have Machamps in this region. Especially there are no professors that I know that have them. And they were carrying them down to the basements, and when I went to go look, I couldn't find them. And I just found, that's what I found here. It's there's some paperwork for a shipment of 100 Pokeballs coming into the lab, but they're all said as empty. But I don't believe that they are. I think that they're doing experimentation on Pokemon.
Who do you think is doing it?
And he drops his head and he goes, that I do not know. I think it is one of the professors.
What he's basically saying is he was working in the lab late one night when his eyes beheld an eerie sight.
Oh man. Okay. I think it's one of the professors.
It's probably Erica from our past experiences with gym leaders.
So, do you have anybody particularly in suspicion, or what is your investigation led you to believe?
The only thing I've been able to nail down is it has to be one of the professors who has access to the science labs in the basements. They've been doing experiments in there.
Well, how many professors have access?
There are roughly 5 or 6, not many, but I haven't been able to get any. I took it to the dean, but he thought it was preposterous that anyone would be doing experimentation on Pokemon. It's illegal. The Pokemon League, there's no illegal experiments to be done on the Pokemon, but for something to this degree, it has to be being funded by someone with a very wealthy bank account.
Do you mind? I got a table over there with a couple friends. We've been going through the league together, and I think one of my friends has a Pokemon you might find very interesting.
Yes, bring them over.
I think we might have more room over there if you...
Okay, and he awkwardly spends like the next minute or two like collecting up all of his papers that he has, putting them into his bag. Okay, and he follows you over to their table.
All right, so I'll offer him a seat, and then I'll sit where
he sits down and he goes, "Oh, hello, my name is Professor Spinstar," and he shakes.
And Marina, that is why every time someone new comes into town, the local people make them think that my name is Daddy. That's why.
So that gentleman right there is Lee.
Oh, hello.
And
How's it going, sir?
like the good professor said, his name is Professor
Spinster.
Spin
Star.
Star.
Right, Spinstar. I'm sorry. I was thinking about what you just told
You
me.
fell for it again.
So our good professor here, thanks,
Spencer.
Marina. Our good Professor Spinster here, Spinstar.
Spinstar, yes. Sean Spinstar.
He had Sean
Oh.
Spinstar.
What's your middle name, Sean? Just curious.
It's Elliot.
Samuel, isn't it?
No,
It
it's
better
Elliot.
be an S.
It's Elliot.
Oh, son of
SES.
Yeah.
Nice.
He has some suspicions of Pokemon experimentation in mass happening.
Yes.
University.
Yes, and he pulls out the papers and he goes, "This shows an order for 100 empty Pokeballs coming in, but when this doesn't make any sense. And no Pokeballs have been reported leaving. I don't know why they would keep ordering." And he looking at it, there are multiple orders of like 100 Pokeballs, 50 Pokeballs, 75 Pokeballs that have come in of every week or so. But he's like, there are no reports of these Pokeballs going out in any of the recycling, any of the trash, anything like that. I don't know why the science department would need this many. And I've talked to some of the students. I've seen no one has seen these being used in any classes or any labs or anything.
So our professor here has approached the dean and several others, and they don't seem to think that Pokemon experimentation is as possible as it might seem. So I felt like we should share what you found, Marina.
My Luminosa.
Luminosa.
And is
I pull up.
that a new Pokemon?
It's my new Pokemon.
Oh.
It's a little Eevee, and you'll see. So I'll pop her out. She has a little floral crown on.
Eevee. And,
It's shiny.
It's shiny. That's very rare.
You know it's even rarer.
What's that?
Switch it up.
And what did you have it as that morning for the fight in Saffron City? I believe it was
It was a Jolteon.
Jolteon. So right before your eyes, again you guys see it. The Eevee just kind of like shivers or like kind of shakes its body and just kind of like. And before he was a Jolteon, and he did you just evolve this in front of me?
Luminosa, switch it back.
And Jolteon goes, Jolteon, and kind of shakes and turns, and he's like, how is this possible?
And she can do it as well with Vaporeon and Flareon.
That's magnificent. That's I have never heard of an Eevee with that capability.
We found her on an experimentation type situation on the SS Anne back in where?
Vermilion.
No. Vermilion.
This seems to be more widespread than just here. What I thought. This would the three of you be willing to help me look into this?
Sure. We
What do
got
you
nothing
think, Lee?
better to do.
That would be wonderful. I don't have much to pay you with, but I would try to pay the three of you for your efforts.
You know what you can pay me with?
What's that?
A moonstone.
I don't.
Or a firestone. I'm not picky.
I don't have one, but I can maybe try and find one at the university.
That would be most excellent.
I will surely try.
All right, out of game. Is there a stone for Ivysaur or for Venusaur? I didn't think.
The firestone is for my Vulpix.
Right.
And the moonstone
Yeah,
is for my Nidoran.
Nidorino.
You could always ask him for a thunder.
I'm gonna buy one.
Okay. Well,
involving
I
your little
think we're
baby
going to check
Pikachu?
this out, Professor.
Yes. If you need me, I'll be at the university. I have a lecture there. I'm there most days. But if not,
Oh, one more question. We were thinking about going to Saffron City with the where we're heading for Team Rock.
yes, back to Saffron City where you guys
That was
just faced
Saffron.
Sabrina this morning.
Right. We are planning on going to Saffron City at some point, and we were wondering if you knew anything about the son of a gun. What is that building called?
The Silph.
The company
Oh,
that's Silco.
yes. Yes. As you know, most of our technology in the most recent years has been developed from the Silphco. I actually had a short internship there when a couple years back.
Oh
got
wow!
a key card? I didn't say
Do
that.
you have maybe any ins to get us some kind of tour or?
I mean, they offer free tours daily, but I know recently they've been shut down with they're preparing to unveil something big. I've heard, but no, I'm afraid I don't know anyone who works there anymore. I met the head of the company, the president, a couple times, but not close enough to get you in. I'm sorry.
Oh, I appreciate it anyway.
Yes.
All right, so
Well, all right. We'll keep an eye out and we'll look in.
No, wonderful. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
we have
So do you want a mozzarella stick?
Oh, I had he was nice enough to bring me one.
Oh, okay. Do you want a loaded fry?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is amazing.
How long have you been at? Have you lived here your whole life?
Just the past 3 years.
Past 3 years. Have you been in this?
I've never come
restaurant
to the tavern before, though. No.
Have you talked to the bartender any?
No. Just he brought me a drink earlier. It was very nice of him.
Yes. Well, make sure before you leave to say thanks, Daddy, because all the locals.
That would
call
be
him
quite
Daddy.
weird here, since when I walked up, I did hear you explaining to her that it was a joke that you all did.
Yeah. See. Okay. Marina, cover your ears for a second. So here's the secret. I am actually playing her because I don't want her to be cool.
Make a deception check.
Or is it the truth?
It's
Who
not.
knows at this point?
It's not the truth.
16.
And he goes, "Yes, quite the jokester you are."
It's my hometown. Gotta, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yes, I think it is time for me to be going. So, and he looks expectantly at Silver, who's blocking him in the booth.
Yeah, I'll stand up and
And
get out of the way.
he scoots out and he goes, "Yes,
stare at him.
I will be back in the. I'm heading home for the night, but I will be back in my office in the university tomorrow. If you'd like to stop by, I shall."
Great to meet you, Professor.
Yes, you as well. Thank you all three so much. Thank you so much. This has to be stopped. And he turns.
Have a good night, Professor.
You as well. It is also at this point. It's about 4:30, just for note. And he
Luminosa, return.
Luminosa, return.
and he heads out of the tavern.
All right, guys. So we got some options.
Do we do one or both? All or none?
Well, we
Well.
can investigate the university, see what we can scrounge out.
Maybe if would I know what time they're doing free tours during the day? He said they're shut down.
Yeah, typically, Marina knows this, having grown up in Saffron City. Typically, during their tour hours were 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day. But when you guys saw in Saffron City, they are currently closed for tours. And you guys know, all being living in this region, that Silph Company has been talking about, that they are working to a press release that will be happening the following week about something new that they have been developing. There have been hints and rumors. People think it's the next gen Pori phone, whereas some people there was an insider leak that shows that it might be some type of new, potentially sold to the highest bidder type thing, Pokeball, which is also what Jesse and James seem to have hinted at it being.
All right, so do we want to try and hit Silco tonight? Or do we want to...
Silco or the university?
Well,
what do we think is more pressing?
so Silphco, it always has that guard out front.
They do.
And we've never been in there before.
That's true. That's why I was thinking about getting a tour and inside to see what the layout looks like, but apparently that's possible.
Marina, you do know that as a young kid, you did actually take a tour of the building. It's been several years. But you do know that there are 4 main floors to the Silphco. There is the front entrance lobby, and then there are 2 floors that you went through your tour, as well as an additional room in the back. And then there is the 4th floor that the tours never go to. That the sign did say as you passed the stairway to it that it was where the president's office was.
I guess it comes down to if we want to be risky for an organization we don't super care about anymore.
That's true. I was thinking closer to the lines of the company or the organization that we're starting, whether that's crucial information for us or not. But
I mean, it's always nice
there's
to have
only
something
one.
that powerful.
For now, maybe the university would be our best option.
I
They
agree.
didn't give us a time limit on that Silphco thing, did they? They said they
They
were
did
going to be
not.
here until we get it.
They did.
That's true.
So we could do the university since we're here.
We
Maybe
might as
think
well.
about the gym, and then head to Silphco.
Yeah,
Sounds like a plan to me.
sounds good.
Marina?
Sounds good.
All right, so I guess it's like 4 something you said?
Yes.
Do
Yes,
you
we
guys
can
want
go.
to see if we can get a tour of the university?
Let's do
I
it
mean,
to
we
it.
can see if they're still open.
They are. You know, being from this town, there are classes held in this university throughout most hours of the day. Most of the standard classes are in the morning, but there are some elective classes at night. You also know from living here that Erica typically teaches her classes during the afternoon.
About this time?
You don't know the exact time, but you know that she typically teaches a class in the afternoon.
We could go see if Erica's teaching her class. Maybe we see our good buddy Master Blake.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys head over to the university. As you guys do, it is a very nice building. The campus is quaint and beautiful. There's a fountain with a couple of the different Pokemon from the neighboring areas of the water Pokemon. A horsey kind of like blowing water that's going up.
Horsey.
Well, it's a statue, so you don't see an actual. It doesn't count for your Pokédex.
Dang.
Yeah, nope. And there's some front little shrubberies. You see some students that are sat out on the quad reading and doing tests. Over in one corner, you see some kids who are participating in a Pokemon battle. You see a Charmander, which is squaring off against a Rattata, and they're kind of fighting back and forth. So you see the Rattata and the Pikachu and the Charmander kind of engaging in a fight from a couple of the kids. And yeah, you guys come up inside. There is in the main hall of the university. There is the secretary's desk where an older gentleman is sitting behind the thing, reading a newspaper.
Hello, sir.
Oh, yes, hello.
Is Erica teaching classes now?
One moment. Yes, I believe from here, her class will be starting in about 15 minutes in Building C, room
Oh, what a win!
107.
Great.
Are we
Thank you,
allowed to
sir.
audit that class?
Yes, all of Erica's classes she teaches for free. All of them
Pro
are
bono.
audible. Yes, all pro bono. She is the gym leader, not a actual professor here at the university.
Probably wants to be a teacher at some point, but family wanted her to be a gym leader.
I'm not sure. I do know that she comes from a royal family. You do know that as well. Her parents are not from the Kanto region.
And then I turned to the others real quick, having that bit of knowledge remembered for some reason. Erica family is behind the university scam. Crack the case. We have to arrest Erica right now.
You know that Erica's family are from another country, from another region, and they are the king and queen of that region.
Excellent. We shall arrest Erica right now.
and,
Well,
and
you
the
have
secretary
some
goes,
evidence.
"That's quite odd that you would want to do."
We turned away. Stop listening to this old man.
Leaf, Marina. So you say it could be her family. We think that this is some kind of importation scam.
Ooh.
I mean, probably. After that whole Lieutenant Surge nonsense, I don't trust any of these people anymore.
It does seem like the Indigo League is riddled with corruption.
I mean,
Now we have...
we
now
are
have
too.
to admit, everyone.
Okay, out of game. What if Team Rocket isn't wrong and everyone else is just really evil?
That's why Team Shadow has to go through, become the leaders, wipe out the
Wait a
gym
minute.
leaders, and put our own people in there.
Is Team Shadow really just like Batman?
Team Shadow has become like an organization that that is making its own law.
We're the independent party.
Oh yeah.
We're like the guy mask. We're anonymous.
Yeah.
No, well, sure.
Yeah, the guy fought.
Yeah, we're anonymous is what we're gonna become.
Anti-hero.
Yes.
In game, I'm gonna say, all right, just had a thought. This has nothing to do with what we're trying to investigate. I think at some point, once we get a little bit more established, maybe we should make some printouts to start posting around different towns to try and get support for Team Shadow.
Yes, we should. We should put it in like seedy places.
And if we can recruit, I mean, look at these bandanas, and he kind of pulls it out a little bit. This is the perfect anonymous mask.
You're right. We could paint like a face on that too.
And college is a good place to recruit some newbies.
Oh my God,
The college, you're
you are
right.
a genius.
You're right. We need to develop some printouts. Maybe we can use their computer lab.
That's so smart. Look
We
at
can't
us.
flat out say Team Shadow on it. It has to be like a cryptic message so we only get the smarties.
Right.
Want to save Pokemon and save the world?
Yes. Yes. Report to this.
All right, let's develop this further
in the
later.
woods.
How long did he say before Erica's class?
He said
15
15 minutes into her class was going to start.
He said 15 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago.
So I say we go sit in on this class and
Let's get some good seats.
get some good sleep.
So
I keep my eye out for Master Blake.
don't see him until you walk into the classroom, Building C, room 107, and you see sitting up in the front row,
Yes, he
Master
is.
Blake is
Master
sat.
Blake.
He has you see a notebook in front of him, a pen and a pencil, and he looks ready to learn.
He's here to learn. What a good boy.
Yellow.
Do it? No, you don't see Yellow.
When I
Where
walk
is
in,
she?
I go, "Yo, Master Blake."
And he he like looks up and he goes, "Yo, is that my boy Leaf?"
Yo, Master Blake,
And-
up in his house.
And he gets up and he comes over and he gives all three of you like over the top hugs. Like he's getting way too comfortable with you. And as he does, there's also like a group of like there's like some younger people in here from the college. There's also some older people from the area. It seems a lot of people kind of like to come and listen to Erica's lectures. And he just turns and he goes, "Guys, these three are the best people ever."
I wave and I'm like, yo, what up?
And you got like some like awkward halfways back. So there are some people who don't even turn to pay attention.
Now, Master Blake,
Yeah.
we're just popping in because we were in town. I don't want to disrupt your learning.
Oh,
So I just wanted to say hi.
I guys, I appreciate. I swung by Celadon department after I left you guys this morning. I got some stuff ordered that's going to be shipped to the gym, and I'm also I've also talked to a contractor who's going to come out and try and get some work done on the building itself.
You know what you need,
What do I need?
Master Blake?
Tell me what I need.
Master Blake, are you 100% devoted to just fighting type Pokemon? Or are you looking to like spice it up?
Well, I am a black belt.
You know what? How would you feel about using this in your gym?
You gonna give him an Abra?
A Abra. Some would say a type of fighting is mind fighting.
And he looks at the Abra and the Pokeball, and then like his eyes like look over towards Marina, and like you can see like flash across his eyes where her Kadabra. Actually, at that point,
Wasn't it still? It was an Abra.
I think it was still an Abra at that point. Like, yeah, it was. Destroyed his Hitmonlee, and he goes, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And he takes
Good
it
call.
from you.
Called small investment for a big return.
So I'll go ahead and remove that Abra from your inventory that I gave to you.
Yes. Yes.
And he,
Now listen, Master Blake.
yes, and he's like just like
You're
staring
gonna
at
train
it.
this boy.
Yeah,
You're
yes,
gonna train
yes.
this boy. What's his name?
Ooh, Abra, no,
It's a
ooh,
girl. So.
Abrina, no, that's terrible. Why am I so?
No, Abrina is good because who's your arch rival, Master Blake?
Sabrina.
Abrina. That'll kick it to her.
Abrina, it's wonderful
Yes.
to meet you.
Yes.
And as he says that, you hear, hello everyone, my name is Erica, and our class will be beginning now. If you would all like to take your seats.
I pat him on the back and say, I got you, Blake.
And thank you. And he goes up and he takes his seat. So you guys see, shoot, I need to be better about like having these handouts just like ready for you guys. Cool. All right, I got it here. I'm gonna throw it out to you. Everyone count down from 3, and then it's gonna be there.
3, 2,
3, 2.
No, you like counted way too fast.
3.
Yeah, you guys are like just.
two,
Why are you guys counting so
two.
fast? Like, do you guys know how to like
Three.
count slower?
1.
2.
There you go, and you guys see Erica. And
Wow.
They're here.
You look like a child.
and that is what Erica looks like. She looks young for her age, but you also know just from being in this town, she is roughly your age. She came here very young, wanted to get away from her parents. Her parents also wanted her to learn from other cultures and whatnot. So she did come here. You all do know that she is also primarily a grass type Pokemon trainer. And she says, yes.
Yes, finally a gym. I shall have an advantage.
And she says, yes, hello everyone. So today I wanted to talk about Pokemon that are typically seen as lesser than those of others. So, to start it off, who in here knows of a Pokemon that is typically seen as, well, to be frank, worthless? Does anyone know of... Oh, yes, you? She points to Leaf.
Metapod.
Well, yes, Metapod is one of those, and she she writes the name up on the board. Anyone else? Yes, you, Miss.
Kakuna.
One more time.
Kakuna? Is that what it is? Am I wrong?
I'm not sure.
Is that not a Pokemon?
Can you hear us?
It breaks up.
Is it Kakuna?
Kakuna?
Oh, Kakuna. Yes, and she goes, yes, very, very similar to Metapod, and she writes it up there. Any others? Yes, sir.
Magikarp.
Yes, and she writes Magikarp, and she circles it, and she goes, yes.
We're so smart, guys.
So these three Pokemon, the two first.
Hey, real quick.
Attempt to raise his hand
Does
to
this affect the way that Master Blake sees us? Does he think, oh my gosh, they are intelligent beyond me?
Also, did
Absolutely.
Master Blake attempt to raise his hand at any
He did.
point?
He went to go up, and then he pulled it back down, and then after if you listen, you heard it, Leaf. After Silver said Magikarp, he goes, I was gonna say that.
Magikarp. he goes. Silver goes Magikarp, and he goes Magikarp.
And he starts writing down in his book, and she goes, yes. So Metapod and Kakuna, as you all know, evolves into some rather powerful Pokemon, including with Magikarp. They can start from very weak, but studies have shown, and just looking around, that these Pokemon tend to they can develop different abilities. Different strains of Pokemon can become more powerful than one would expect. Such as specifically today, we'll be talking about Magikarp. Have any of you heard of the local Magikarps that have been spotted over on Route 16 lately? No? Oh, yes, you. And she points to a kid in the back, and he goes, "Yeah, it was. Someone was saying that it was a Magikarp who could do dragon moves. That's not real." And she goes, "Oh well, they do show." And she kind of writes up some stuff. And she's like, some Magikarp have been shown to start being able to do moves that their evolution would be able to do. We have also seen that as well in both Metapod and Kakuna in the Viridian Forest a few years back. There was a Metapod who was using sleep powder, and it's very amazing. Specifically, the one that has been seen over in Route 16 has been a Magikarp using the move Dragon Rage, which is something you would never see. And she just keeps writing stuff like that and talking. Oh yes.
Is it? What does it look like? Just a normal Magikarp?
That is the interesting part. It is said that this is a golden Magikarp. It's also the same thing we've been seeing, and she pointing at the Metapod, both a different colored Metapod and Kakuna than you would typically see. It seems occasionally these different strains of Pokemon tend to have different abilities that you wouldn't expect from their different counterparts. And she continues to teach the class, really mostly talking about strains of Pokemon, hinting in on shiny Pokemon occasionally being able to open up for other abilities. The three of you thinking about that, knowing what you know, think that may have contributed to the experimentation being done on the Eevee, since it was a shiny Eevee. Maybe that's why they did that experimentation on it. And just hearing a bunch of different stuff. The class lasts about 30 minutes or so. Yes.
No, this is out of game, Chandler. Are you telling us that you're going to skip through this lecture by saying, we had the lecture?
Yes.
I came here for a 30-minute lecture.
Nope, not going to give you a 30-minute lecture.
Yeah, I felt like I was going to get one,
nope.
And now I feel unsatisfied.
Sorry.
Well, I will say that it's on par for a legitimate lecture.
And then she turns on a movie and makes you guys watch a movie for the rest of the time. Does that make you feel better?
Can you narrate the video for us?
Yes. Here you can see two Magikarp performing mating rituals.
What does that look like?
You don't want to know.
It's over. Where did you catch your Magikarp?
That's it right there. He caught his up in Celadon City.
We must... I open my Porygon phone and open Pokemaps.
Okay.
On my Porygon phone.
Okay.
Can I see the world map?
You can, yeah.
Can you show it to me right now?
Oh yeah.
That might be a good handout.
We don't have a map.
Yeah, maybe if you go get a map, you'll have one.
I just opened Pokemaps on my phone. Where's Route 16?
We found the loophole.
It's this one right here.
Yes, Route 16 is to the west of
Guys.
Celadon City.
We need to go to Route 16 and catch this rare Magikarp. Guys, we have like
Yeah.
4 side quests right now.
Ooh. Wow. Yeah.
That's why I said at the start of this episode, I'm like, I don't know where this episode's gonna go. I expected you to take one and go with it, but instead, we've just picked them all up. Works for me.
We got a lot to think about. We got the gym, we got Silphco, we got the university, we have the shiny Magikarp.
And after she finishes up her lecture, she kind of finishes up. She thanks everyone, and she kind of goes back to as she finishes up. She goes over to the desk. She's collecting up some papers. You guys see Master Blake kind of walk up to her and you see them like having some sort of an interaction. Him talking for a couple minutes, and then him like bowing to her and turning around and as he's leaving, he goes, "Guys, thank you again. I think I'm gonna stay here for a day or two and maybe listen into a few more of her lectures, and then I'll head back to Saffron City. The work should be underway. I'm so excited. Yes.
Yes, Master Blake.
Yeah. Yes.
Do me a favor.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't go into the game corner.
Why?
I just don't want you wasting your money or your valuable mind that you're training right now.
You make a good point, Leaf. And he gives you another big bro hug, which is
I hug him.
Awkwardly long.
I hold on longer.
He keeps it going, and then he like rubs your back a little bit, and then he goes to Silver, gives you the same awkward long hug.
He slowly reaches downward down your.
Master
Then
Blake.
he goes to Marina and gives her a bro hug that is awkwardly way too long. He's just an awkward guy.
I love him, Master Blake.
And
Chandler, you're gonna have to give us a handout of what Master Blake looks like.
absolutely. Let me see if I can pull one up real fast.
Just wait until he.
Wait until he's what, Eric?
Just wait until he hugs me.
Let me see. What does this guy look like? Why can't I just find an easy photo? But what are you guys doing after that kind of like wraps up there?
Master Blake hugs Silver.
Yes, and then he hugs Marina, and it's super awkward when he hugs all three.
He hugged Leaf.
Do
Hugged
what?
Leaf, then he hugged Marina,
He hasn't
and
hugged
then he
Silver
hugged
yet.
Silver.
He hugged Silver before hugging Marina,
He hugged
I thought so.
Leaf
and
before he
then
hugged Marine.
he hugged Silver, and then Eric
Oh.
made the joke of his hand, and then he hugged Marina.
No. Oh, well, Silver put his other hand up on top of his head on his shoulder.
Like our baby.
We have now indoctrinated Master Blake.
You guys have. It's super weird.
What we just did is what cult leaders do when they know that they have full control.
We have
Oh.
fully controlled him. We could probably get him to rob Silphco for us.
Oh,
he might not be
I don't know.
successful.
I wouldn't trust that.
We
I
need to
think
level
he's one of
Master.
those
What level is Master
He's the hype
Blake?
man.
Well, is Master Blake? You're not sure.
Can I train Master Blake and level him up a little bit before I send him on missions?
Wow.
Bonding for loyalty.
By the
shoot,
end
no,
of
I
this,
didn't
we
want
might
that
have a
character.
full operation of shadow team training men that just are
Yes.
constantly recruiting and circulating.
We need some more favorites. We got Master Blake as our number one. I'm working on Josh. If I see him a couple more times, we need to find some more
I think
friends.
we lost Yellow.
You just haven't seen
Well,
her
yeah.
today.
Yellow's a given. Yellow's a given.
There
Look
we
at Master
go,
Blake. That's how I
That
picture
is-
Master
There's
Blake.
Master Blake for you. He
That's the Master Blake that we need.
With his Hitmonchan and his Hitmonlee.
I imagine that, Master Blake.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
I can picture a little tear coming out of that eye.
Oh man,
I need you to Photoshop a tear right there.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Do you guys want to do anything else at the university? Erica
Who wants to talk?
is like collecting her papers. A couple other people come up to her and talk to her.
Talk to Erica.
Oh, hi, hello. Nice to meet you. I am Erica. And she kind of like puts her hand out, and you like shake her hand awkwardly.
Erica.
Yes.
Kiss it.
Whoever would like to speak first.
I enjoyed your lecture
Erica.
very, very much.
Oh,
and
thank you. Yes, thank you.
yeah, I haven't many Pokemon, and I didn't know all that information, so it helps me.
I am glad I could contribute. That is why I do these lectures. I try to do them daily, but normally when time allows. And I like to try and help out the new and up and coming trainers. Are you the three of you planning to take on my gym challenge?
Yeah. So riddle me this:
Yes. Oh, I very much like riddles.
have you ever heard of a Pokemon that could, in theory, jump back
Yes.
and forth between
Oh.
evolutions?
No, I've never heard of a Pokemon that can freely change between and I mean there are Dittos who can change between shapes of Pokemon they see, but I don't know of a Pokemon that can change between evolutions.
Alright, curious. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
I don't think she knows anything. I whisper.
Right in front of her.
Are the three of you planning to take on my gym challenge?
Yes, when perhaps are you there averagely?
I'm there every morning. Our gym is open 9 to 4, and then I typically will come do a quick lecture here before going about my day. I would just make sure if I were you, I would study up before you come to the challenge. She kind of like laughs to herself a little bit.
Yes. This magic cart. Has anyone seen it, or is it more like a rare thing?
There have been a
If
few
so-
people who have said that they have seen it on Route 16. I have not seen it myself, but there are still a few people that don't believe it to be true.
Do you know of any like old-timey old fisherman that has had several run-ins with this magic carp that I could talk to?
Not that I'm aware of. Like I said, like I was talking about, it seems to be a Magikarp that is with a group of fish that a school of fish that seem to be just migrating through the area.
Interesting.
Well, so Erica, tell me,
Yes.
you're about the same age as us. I'd like to think.
Yes.
So, how did you become the gym leader so young?
Oh, well, I get a little embarrassed about it. I think the Pokemon League was trying to gain favor with my family from our country. They are the kings and queen. They are the king and queen there. So I assume they were looking for their favor and wanted to promote me. I do try and take it the best I can. When I did come, I was already a trainer of Pokemon, but I like to keep it a little bit more educational than the typical fight. They kind of allow me to get away with a little bit more in my gym challenge than is typically seen in a normal challenge that you might go up against.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Pray tell.
Oh, well, I don't want to give too much away, but just make sure you study
No,
up.
I like surprises.
Yes, it will be a great surprise. Just make sure you have studied up before you come to the gym. Leaf,
Where should I study? Where should I study?
Leaf, you know this because you grew up here. It is not a well kept secret. Her gym works very much like a test, where you have never seen it yourself. Unlike other gyms, they do not allow viewing of other matches. But you have heard that her gym is a test. But she goes, oh well, you can study in the campus library. You can never study up on too many bad things. It's always good to learn.
Is there any particular area that we should be studying?
Oh, I think everyone should. I think you should always study any area that interests you.
Absolutely.
Study all the things.
Myself. That's canon. Myself. I like to think of myself as philomath. I like to learn.
Oh yes.
And for this specific test, if you will, your gym match, I like to think of gym matches as.
Oh, okay.
And
I suppose you could say that it is a bit of a test.
well, but for tests, I like to study what the test is, and I understand this surprises and all that. But I kind of would like at least a top.
Make a persuasion check.
Awesome. I was digging hard, but I was gonna try. And where's persuasion? Oh, there it is. Okay, it is. 10.
And she, well, that is one of my favorite books in the library, and she gives you a name of a book that talks about Pokemon typings, and she goes, that might be a good place to start.
Oh, thank you very much. I will.
And she goes, yes, if there's nothing else, I will be going. I'll hopefully see you someday soon, as well as I do have my daily lectures here. And she puts the rest of her papers in her bag, and she goes, it's nice to meet you all again. Have a wonderful day. And she starts walking to the exit, and she exits.
Silver, you said the word test a lot.
I got nervous. I got nervous.
Do you have
Team
test
Shadow
anxiety?
never gets nervous, never says die, never surrender.
Marina, you are suddenly terrifying.
Might have been the loaded fries.
And then I'm
Those
gonna look
little
at
fries
Leaf
are
after she says that and say, "Did they put something in the frying?"
They did. Make a Constitution
Oh
sound.
no! That's not.
It's what you ate
All right.
after me, Al.
So it looks like this book that she's recommending is about typing. Leaf, is her test specific Pokemon type?
Well, she's a grass type gym leader, so it probably has something to do with type advantages or, what Pokemon is a certain type thing.
So are we gonna have to pull and throw out several different Pokemon throughout this
It's
battle?
probably more like she asks you a question and you have to give the answer. If you lose, you probably have to do a battle or something.
Okay. It's not quite as detrimental to my Pokemon's health as I thought it was going to.
No, yeah. But you gotta decide what you want to do, guys.
Well, we got a lot of information about all 4 of our inquiries, but I honestly can't make a decision on what I think is most important at the moment.
That is fair. Tyler?
Who are you?
God.
Master Play.
Pops out from behind the
God.
blackboard.
Well, that's pretty fair.
Tyler, what
Then
were
he
you going
says,
to
I'm kind of.
say? Tyler?
That Magikarp sounds super interesting to me.
I say we check the Magikarp and then the college. Honestly, my last priority is pleasing Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Tweedledum.
Yeah. That's like the end priority for me. I don't care about those guys.
We had 4 things. What was the 4th thing?
Erica's
The
gym, the
Oh, the
Golden
gym, the
Magikarp,
gym, the
Silph
gym,
and
the
then
gym.
Okay.
But we can literally
Thank you,
knock out the gym
Maria.
tomorrow.
Do you guys want the names of these quests?
Sure, I have them written down as different things, but I'll take it.
So the quests kind of speak to what they are. There's the Golden Carp quest. There's the Silphco Infiltration quest, and then there's the No Experimento quest. They have fun names. And
What was the Silph?
Silphco Infiltration. And with that is where we will bring this week's episode to a close. No fighting done, but I think we did gain a lot of fun information for where we'll be going forward and what we will be doing in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely let us know down below. And be sure to come back next Sunday for some more Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.